Like when life gives you lemons, that happened. But then what it did was really push me to be like, all right, like you have to take charge in this situation and go find a better resolution, a better partnership. And we went ahead and launched. We thought everything was going well. It was just going to be like a week behind, And a week later, we get all of our inventory in. Well, the manufacturing partner that I had been working with had actually purchased the wrong materials. So they were all wrong, and it was like a complete loss. Like this sports bra that we got delivered would have like floated on water. That was huge for me because it was like, oh man, like we had a good reputation, and now like that's damage to that. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know that would happen. It was something I couldn't have predicted. I thought I had a good relationship. I trusted them. We just hopped on an airplane and went to New York and found a new manufacturing partner. And although it does sadden me that it's like not made here right now, it is a great relationship and partnership, and things have been like top tier as far as quality goes. And I don't think I would have been pushed to find this partner without that situation happening. I think reputation is huge, especially starting out small. We're a women-owned business, but what's awesome about Lincoln is that the entrepreneurial community really like comes together to lift you up. And I found my women in Lincoln who I could work together, build relationships with, and learn from. If you're solving a problem that is a real problem, there's a reason that you're like in those rooms,
Absolutely. I love that. There's a reason that you're in those rooms. And I bet that's encouraging as well in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of When Life Gives You Lemon. My name is Rebekah Allick. I play volleyball in Nebraska, and I'm here with Marissa Whalen, is it founder?
Yeah.
CEO.
Both.
Yes, CEO, founder of Little Movements. It's a local boutique here in, was it Lincoln and Omaha?
Lincoln right now.
Are you guys planning to expand to Omaha?
So actually, we've kind of been playing with this wholesale game a little bit. So we're in Shields in Overland Park. So I'm hoping to kind of just get into Shields from here on out, along with our headquarters in Lincoln.
Beautiful. Very cool. Well, I'm here with an absolute girl boss. And so, I'm just excited to hear, we'll start mostly with your background, but I'm excited to, I guess, break down like the actual business side. We were talking beforehand about like just patented, you founded the core bra.
Yes.
And like the process of that and how social media makes it seem very quick and easy, but the real life is so much harder. But before we get into that, I guess, who is Marissa? What's your story? How'd you get into Little Movement?
Cool. Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. That was so good.
Yeah,
you're so natural. So my name's Marissa Whalen. I live outside of Lincoln, Nebraska. We've got a store called Little Movements Apparel. So it's a women's athletic wear boutique or company that started in 2018. So also 4 kiddos, 35, just, kind of doing both, but it's going well. So, so as far as Little Movements goes, we started in 2018, really found a need for affordable activewear for women. So we really started with sort of as a traditional boutique would in purchasing clothing that other companies were making and then reselling them. And after we got to doing the business for a few years, we just kept hearing about specific pain points over and over again with women. The main one being that sports bras have these stupid removable cups, you know what I mean? And they get jumbled up in the wash, or they fall out, or they serve no purpose. And after doing it for a few years, we started to realize that an extra small bra had the same size of a circle cup in it as a 3XL bra did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we're okay, that's weird. But after we kept really hearing that, I just started looking to see if I could find something to resell then to our customers. And at that time, there wasn't anything on the market that I could find. So I started by just, using our customer base that we have, sending out a survey, seeing if this is what they wanted. And without even prompting or asking about removable bra cups, 90% of those responses came back that women wanted a sports bra with built-in padding.
Wow.
So I just took that information, and you gotta love Lincoln. There's opportunity for entrepreneurs in Lincoln, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I took that and applied for a local grant in Lincoln for $25,000. And that was in 2021, and we were able to get that. And from there, we were then able to design with our customers, patent, and build this sports bra that was sort of a dream brought to life. So we started doing that in 2021, launched for the first time at the end of 2021, and then really went through some ups and downs trying to find the right manufacturing partner. We've experienced a lot of chaos with that, but as of this year, in 2025, we have a solid manufacturing relationship, and we've been able to do 2 huge launches, which is great. And we're really dabbling into not just selling to our customers and expanding our customer reach, but also the wholesale game as well.
Wow. Dang. There's like so many different things I wanted to ask you about. But I guess like honestly, even before you started with Little Movements, like when did you know, because you talked about like the struggle for women to find good fitting activewear, but also like it's super trendy right now. I feel like so many different people are coming out with different things, and you mentioned affordability. And I feel like that's so huge. Personally, that's something I find very attractive about a brand is affordability. And I guess like how did you plan to navigate like affordability, but also like success? Because you also need to make money to continue to make the product and stuff like that. So like how do you even go about that?
Yeah, so it's all about that margin too. And like when we started, it was sort of before activewear took off to like become what it is today. In 2018, you couldn't just like go to Target and buy a pair of leggings like you can now,
true, yeah.
you know? So when we first started, it was, well, like we're 2 moms on a budget. Like I don't want to spend $100 on a pair of leggings. Like I need that for groceries, you know? There's got to be something that we can find on the market that's less. And we just found that there was really a shortage in that. So we ended up finding a company in LA that we were able to purchase with the right amount, like the minimum, and be able to sell it for at least a 50% margin. And we didn't have any overhead costs at that time. We started in our homes, like in the basement. So that made a lot of sense to us. And then, you know, as we've grown and our economy has changed throughout, we've had to, you know, kind of adjust with those things. And what's interesting is as we started creating our own brand, we still really had to keep in mind like the margin. Our sports bra is pretty expensive for us. Like it's $79, so it's up there. The sports bra is expensive. But then the rest of the clothing, the brand that goes around the sports bra really is playing to that complete outfit as a whole so that women feel confident. And it still is meeting that kind of median margin. It's not it's not your super expensive activewear. It's not the really cheap, but it's really good quality and it's in the middle there. So, you know, our customer base who is used to that affordability really didn't have an issue switching to this different, better quality for, you know, a couple bucks more, which was nice.
Love that. And you talked about like in the journey of Little Movements being to what it is today, that you guys went through some struggles and some ups and downs. Will you talk about a little bit of those?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the one that sticks out is pretty recent, actually. So I guess I'll just talk about that a little bit. I will say, like in the beginning of this, when we started making our sports bra, I was like gung-ho on having it made locally by women. And so that's what we did. It was something that I just thought was the coolest thing ever. And I still think that there's opportunity for that to happen someday. But what ended up happening was we did a launch in 2024, and our manufacturing timeline kept getting pushed back and delayed, and things just weren't getting completed. And we went ahead and launched. We thought everything was going well. It was just going to be like a week behind, you know. Well, so we sold a bunch of bras and leggings, and a week later, we get all of our inventory in. Well, the manufacturing partner that I had been working with had actually purchased the wrong materials. So nothing that I had approved.
Shoot, dang.
Yeah. And they were all wrong, and it was like a complete loss. Like this sports bra that we got delivered would have like floated on water. It was so bad. And there was like 500 of them. So that was huge for me, because it was like, oh man, like we had a good reputation, and now like that's damage to that. And you know, it was just like, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know that would happen. It was something I couldn't have predicted. I thought I had a good relationship. You know, I trusted them. But, you know, I think what that did was this, like lemons, like when life gives you lemons, you know, that happened. But then what it did was really push me to be like, all right, like you have to take charge in this situation and go find a better resolution, a better partnership. And that's probably not going to be right here. Like, so we just hopped on an airplane and went to New York and found a new manufacturing partner. And although it does sadden me that it's like not made here right now, it is a great relationship and partnership, and things have been like top tier as far as quality goes. And I don't think I would have been pushed to find this partner without that situation happening. So
That's so real. I love the way you said the word you used the word pushed, because I feel like, the whole thing is like when life gives you lemons, not necessarily you asking for it.
Yeah.
And so the fact that you guys were like, all right, well, this happened. But I also want to talk about like, being a local brand, and then you're booking flights to New York. And did you mention California as well?
Yes, I haven't been to California. I've been to Vegas for manufacturing, but I had a partner in California as well.
Got you. And so, like you're in Lincoln, but you have, I assume, online orders as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like reputation is probably everything, right? To get a small business off the ground. Like, will you speak to that and like what you've learned, some of your biggest takeaways, some things you wish you knew before starting Little Movement?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think reputation is huge, especially starting out small. We're a women-owned business, but what's awesome about Lincoln is that the entrepreneurial community really like comes together to lift you up. And I found my women in Lincoln who I could work together, build relationships with, and learn from. But a lot of it too came from just collaborating with women that I looked up to, or women who were also craving community. And I'll say that, like, when we first started, I think that's something that we did really well, just sort of naturally, was your online presence is your community. Like, that's, if you're not seeing these people every day, you're seeing them on Instagram and Facebook every day. So, like, how can we tend to this community and really bring them what they want besides just affordable activewear? So, although we are a brand selling activewear, we wanted to become the source of community for like-minded women. Like, we're all women who are probably on a budget and not wanting to spend $100 on leggings. But what I do know is that we all really like to feel confident in what we're wearing, and we all love to work out. So we just try to really tend to the community feel, collaborate with other businesses throughout the community. And I love to surround myself with people who are smarter than me and better at business than I am too.
That's so wise, especially like, if you're wanting to like expand the business and everything, it's probably go into a room where you're not the biggest fish, but like so much growth has come from that, I imagine.
Absolutely, yes.
So very well said. Okay, we have some more questions here. Yeah. Actually, you kind of hit the nail on almost all of these. Oh, I guess honestly, just like personal questions, like what's your favorite piece other than the core bra? I imagine there's a lot of pride behind that because you've patented it, it's yours. But other than the core bra, is there any other pieces currently out that you are super fond of?
Yeah, I mean, so our core collection, I guess, is... I am pretty fond of all of it, but I will say this summer, like bikers were my favorite from that collection with the bra too. So we have a traditional legging, a biker, the bra, and this jacket. And then actually we're launching on Wednesday a limited edition collection, which I'm excited about that. So that's coming with like these flares. So we've got a black flare, a mocha flare, and then the bra in both, the jacket in both. We're doing a true red set as well.
Ooh.
So currently right now, the true red set is probably my favorite.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And the thing about red, it looks good on every woman ever.
It does.
Yeah. I feel like it just hits it, like, kind of reminds me of like the red nail, the red lips.
Yes.
Like it's a staple every woman should have in their closet.
Yeah. I mean, this time of year where we live, Chiefs, Can't go wrong.
Truth. Yeah, we got the Chiefs. I mean, Nebraska, obviously. Yes. I'm trying to think of what else we got going on. Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going to sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Very cool. Trying to think. I guess, like, I can only imagine, like, all the emails and texts that you have, and you're also a mom. Like, how do you balance it all? Do you ever find yourself struggling with burnout? Is that even a struggle?
Yeah, definitely. The balance thing is super interesting. And I feel like, so this is our 7th year in business, and I've learned every year from the balance between it all. But what I finally got down was like, I have kids 3 to 13. And so what I like to do is roll off at daycare. I am like balls to the wall. Like, we're getting this work done, and then by 4 o'clock when I have to go back home, like, I'm able to turn it off a little bit. And what's awesome about now too is like I can schedule out emails, I can schedule out text messages. So even if I'm at home wanting to focus on my family, emails and text messages are going out while I'm able to be present with them, which is awesome. And as far as burnout, yeah, you feel that sometimes, But what I'm super thankful for is I have this group of, it's called Pipeline Entrepreneurs in the Midwest, and it is a group of us that it's safe space. So we get together every quarter and we're able to just kind of let that guard down and be vulnerable. And I think that's super important to have those people that you can trust. And, you know, they're going through a lot of the same things that you are too. But more recently as well, to help with the burnout, like Sundays are my day that I'm like, just, you know, I'm going to turn it off today. And again, like, doesn't mean things aren't being scheduled to go out, but they're scheduled to go out, and then I can kind of just relax and like take a break from it. But it took me a really long time to get there. Like, you know, I remember in every year's gotten a little bit better, but especially at the beginning, the grind, like you're waking up at 4 a.m., packaging, having your kids go to school, working a full-time job, coming back and packaging, and then being a mom. Like, it was a lot for the first couple of years.
Yeah.
But since I've been able to do it full time and really just focus on the hours when my kids are busy in school and sports and stuff like that, then that's really helped.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so you talked about in the first couple of years you were out of your basement.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can only imagine the hustle and grind, but were there any like fun memories or like mishaps that you recall or are fond of from that time?
I think just like we literally had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like, people think you kind of go into this and you know like what you're doing. We literally had zero idea of what we were doing. And like, we were our own models. And I go back to the cringy like posts at the beginning and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so bad. Like,
That's so real.
how did people follow us or trust us? Like, so bad. But I think there's a lot of magic in that too. Like, we were always kind of showing the messy, and I think that like really helped people to resonate with us and see that we were real people behind the business too. And I say I did start with a partner. So I co-founded with one of my best friends, Lindsay Haig. She's forever like a part of this. But as we began to grow and build core, she has an awesome job. She decided to stay, you know, keep building her own career with her job. And I was like ready to take off with this. So we ended up splitting right when we got the grant for the bra in 2021, but still great friends, which I'm thankful for, because that doesn't always happen like in co-partnerships when you split. So
yeah. Wow, I feel like that's a testament to your guys' friendship and like also just the kind of people that you are, because I don't know, I feel like, you know, I'm young, but I'm also about to enter into like the real world. And I just feel like friendships like that, like having that kind of woman in your corner is everything.
Yeah. The real ones. And you know who they are, like right away.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very cool. And, you know, with that, like being women owned, like what does that mean to you having a women owned business?
It's been super cool. It's very interesting. Like, I would say, imagine like when I pitch, I usually pitch to men. And I'm not just pitching, you know, as a woman to men, but I'm also pitching about like boobs.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that.
So when you're pitching about a bra, like that has been the biggest challenge, is like, I just have to be 100% confident in who I am and what I'm selling and talking about it out loud in this room full of men, because a lot of the time, you know, that's who it is. It's not very often that I'm pitching to investors who are women. And so I hope, you know, that game eventually starts to change as I age and get older. And like, I hope someday I can be a woman investing in other women's businesses as well. But that has been a super interesting part of being a women-owned business who's looking to scale, is like, you are often placed in rooms where you may be the minority and you're also talking about something that's like not comfortable for everybody.
Yeah, it doesn't even apply to them.
They don't get it. Yeah. But it's been cool, and I'm grateful to be here. Also, like the location where we are, we're right across from Union College. So there's a lot of women-owned businesses. There's like Wax Buffalo and Sapon and Goldenrod Pastries, Paper Kite. All of them are women-owned as well. So that's pretty cool to be a part of that.
Very cool. So have you seen the movie with you talking about that, the room full of men, it's just you talking about boobs, the Mel Gibson movie where he's in business, and I think the movie's called What a Woman Wants or something like that.
I don't know if I have.
Pretty much he gets struck by lightning or something, and he's able to read women's minds.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Yeah, and it was just at the time they introduced, I can't remember her name, absolutely gorgeous and just brilliant actress, and she becomes like basically the CEO of the business, and they fall in love. But in between there, like that woman takes his job because one, she's just better at it, and two, the market has changed to women being the main consumers.
Yeah.
And so I find that so interesting that, you know, you're an apparel business, fitness, it's everything right now. And yet you still enter a room full of men to talk about like what we go through. I'm like, that's so crazy to me. And I'm like, man, that movie came out in the 90s?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Yeah.
It's a good one.
And I'm trying to think about who it is that's in it too, but yeah, that's good. And it's so true, you know, and I think like I used to be so nervous about it and getting up there, but the more you do it and the more you just have confidence and like, this is what I'm doing, you know? And I always look towards like, I don't know, Sarah Blakely. So she made Spanx and I'm like, that girl was up there doing the same thing, like talking about pantyhose that, you know, most people maybe in the room didn't understand at the time, but if you're solving a problem that is a real problem, there's a reason that you're like in those rooms, you know?
Absolutely. I love that. There's a reason that you're in those rooms. And I bet that's encouraging as well in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool.
For sure.
I'm trying to think if I have any more questions. I mean, was there anything that you wanted to?
Yeah, okay. So tell me about you. Like, what are you planning to do after college?
Oh my gosh. I'm planning to go pro. So I'm very excited. I get to announce it once we're done with the national championship. And yes, I'm very excited. And I don't know, I'm just very excited. So yeah, I'm very honored for like everything that's happened and like honestly everything that's going on this season. I feel like everyone's pretty locked in. Like we took summer training very seriously. Like I don't think there was one workout where no matter how anybody felt, like they took it for granted. So that makes me feel good as a senior. Like I'm like, okay, I feel like I left some kind of impression on how we should go about the days we don't want to be here. I'm like, that's actually where most of the fruit comes from.
Absolutely, the leadership.
Yes, and so yeah, like I'm excited for my future. I'm terrified at the same time. Like I'm a Nebraska kid, a Lincoln kid more specifically.
Did you go to school in Lincoln?
I did for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then my family, we moved to Waverly my sophomore summer.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah,
small town girl too.
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
So I'm very excited. It's just like change, you know, it goes against what we're made, but at the same time, it's like the complexity of human. It's like we get so comfortable and yet we crave change. It's such a weird dynamic. So I'm just excited. I don't know. New is good.
Awesome, girl. So. Yes, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
And will you graduate in May then? Or are you
December?
You are. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Very excited. I'm excited to be done with school.
Yeah.
I'll probably pursue a master's later on down the road, but right now I'm all gung ho on volleyball and like really wanted to push myself and see how hard I can go and honestly see where that takes me first. So
yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. Question: are we allowed to drink the lemonade?
Actually, thank you for bringing that up because I was going to say at the end of the episode, I wanted you guys to taste test the lemonade together, and I'm going to get Marissa's feedback on it.
Like a cheers.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, just like to taste test it because we want all of our guests to kind of get us feedback on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's sweet. It's very sweet. It's good.
Okay, I'm excited.
Have you been to the Grove?
No.
So it's like a local cafe here. It's like super organic, healthy. They
like
make their own
juices.
Yes.
Yeah.
You name it. They literally make their own sea moss.
What?
Yeah. That stuff will reset your microbiome. Like,
oh, I bet.
Yeah. It's very good. I got introduced to it by the internet, and the fact that they make it in store, I'm like, this store gets it. Like they are on the mainstream part of Instagram. So yeah, and it's made by the Grove. So we got all the label information on here.
Oh, these are cute.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. It's very cute.
These.
I actually kept a lot of the bottles for other reasons in my apartment.
Yeah.
Can we try it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, beautiful.
Set these down?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure it faces you. Though.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You know, I was wondering about that. I'm like, am I yelling into the mic? Like, am I doing this right?
I think you did great.
Okay. Well, yeah, let us know what you think.
Okay.
I love it. I've already had like 3 bottles before.
Oh, that's good. That's like fresh.
Fresh. It tastes
Okay,
like...
so there's watermelon, orange, apple, and lemon in it.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yes. I like that it tastes like real fruit. I feel like, I don't know.
You can tell it's like legit.
Yeah, man. Like, it's like, man, they just went and picked this.
That's really good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Love
This
that.
is by the Grove, though?
Yes. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Love it.
No false advertising.
Yes.
Made like today. Like I picked it up.
You
Like-
can tell. Yeah.
Also, you know, this is kind of like the health nut in me. Like, when we drink and eat real real foods, I feel like it also does something to our brain.
Oh,
like
yeah.
our brain recognizes it. Like when I'm drinking this, I can smell all the different stuff. And this isn't even just me like wanting to rant about lemon. Like I genuinely love healthy stuff.
Yes.
And so this is something that I could drink and like, yeah, okay, sugar. I have a lot of my friends, my teammates, are like trying to cut out sugar, like no sugar November. But I'm like also sugar from like the fruit God gave us, like that's good for your brain.
Yes.
So stuff like this, I'm like you can drink it without feeling guilty.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously ration, like don't go crazy. But it's
Like maybe not 4 bottles in one day, but like
Yes, very much so. Maybe on a game day.
Yeah.
When you can burn all of it, but no, it's very good.
So good. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think. I mean, honestly, your paper blew away, so we're a little stuck.
We can outro.
Say what?
We can outro.
Okay, how do I do that?
Okay. So
Because most of my videos I end online, I'm like, take care and God bless.
All right. See you later.
Oh, actually, I have one more question.
Yeah.
So Little Movements founder, like, what is like one thing, like if you had like, because we're also going to do a short video of just you sharing your story of when life gives you lemons. But I feel like if you had like 10 seconds of people's attention to talk about Little Movements or who you are, like what would you say?
You want to know business or like personal or both? Kind of just a big 10-second elevator pitch.
The 10-second elevator pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Marissa Whalen. I am the founder and CEO of Little Movements and Core Movements. I'm also a mother to 4. Our business is for affordable activewear for women, and then we also received a design patent and utility patent on a sports bra with the padding built in because we all hate those stupid removable cups. So I would encourage you to give us a follow and check us out online at littlemovementsapparel.com.
Beautiful. Absolutely crushed it. All right, well, there you have it. Marissa, Rebekah, thank you for joining us for another episode of When Life Gives You Lemon.
Hey, thank you so much.